Right, let's start by looking at the first of 4 personality dimensions. Are you a planner or more of a spontaneous type? How do you put together flat pack furniture, or in this case a model car? Do you lay all the pieces out and follow the plans, or just dive in? And how do you write your shopping list? Like this?
You can see it's got columns, and on the left-hand side it's the aisles in order.
In fact, do you even write one at all?
I can usually remember most of the things. I might get home and find there's one thing I've forgotten.
Planners can often be spotted by their neat and tidy appearance, whereas spontaneous types often have a more lived-in look. But we've dressed everyone in black to hide these clues, so what will this simple test reveal to our psychologists?
Start with Teresa on the front here.
So she was really interesting because she actually wrote a very short list and put a border around it. So my best guess as to why someone would do that is because they're bored.
So what are we saying about her?
So she, to me, seems such a spontaneous kind of person that she couldn't care less whether she had a list or not.
So is Penny accurate? Well, Teresa is a puppet maker.
There's generally not really a set routine to my day.
Or her night. She relaxes by making up songs whilst playing pots and pans. Now, I'd call that spontaneous. Psychologist Rowan Bain has his eye on this man, who's writing his list in aisle order, which is no surprise when you look at the way he lives his life. The whole family has got the supermarket down pat.
Ready meals, Chinese ready meals, Indian ready meals, pizzas on the right hand side.
Soup.
Crackers.
No, you're not on crackers yet, love. Sorry. Then it's fish.
Fish, bacon.
Then I think it might be juice.
No, it's fizzy.
Well done, it is. It's fizzy.
Even 5-year-old Harry knows the supermarket layout.
Fizzy pop, you're right, Harry Thomas.
But can Dave's simple shopping list tell Rowan more about him? Say, how clean his house is. Remember, he's never met Dave before.
He gave a very strong clue for planned.
An extreme of that type would do what within the home, say within the kitchen?
Oh, would want things to be organised, put away in the same order. Everything would have a place.
And sure enough, Dave is a man who has a place for everything and everything in its place.
The sideboard unit here, we tend to keep all the CDs and videos.
It's very particular about everything he does. He has to have everything just right, otherwise it's just not good.
Dave is clearly a very different personality from his teenage stepdaughter, Lauren. Her bedroom doesn't suit his structured mind.
I would have it symmetrical. I would have them in lines across, and wherever possible going in straight lines down as well. Sad,
Yeah.
Back in the studio, and Felicity Lee has her eye on another David. He's been asked to build a model car, but that's not what she's interested in. She wants to see how he behaves when we change the plan.
The aim of this exercise is now to build a spaceship. You have 1 minute.
There are no instructions for the spaceship, so how does he react? Take a look again.
The aim of this exercise is now to build a spaceship. You have 1 minute.
David Coates doesn't seem bothered, but the man behind him looks quite confused by the change.
Clearly you can see, even from watching people's expressions, that some people, perhaps the two gentlemen at the front, were a little bit frustrated about that. Whereas often the people who are more spontaneous, not unduly concerned. Okay, we'll just carry on. Maybe we'll build something else. Or maybe we'll take the car and build it into a spaceship. So much more flexible, adaptable, accommodating.
Let's take this away from model making then and into the home. What sort of things, when you get a conflict between a planner and someone who's spontaneous, in terms of a plan for the evening, or going out for the evening or something like that, and suddenly plans change?
It can be quite scary if people who have a plan don't have it, because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but isn't it equally scary for people who are non-planners to have someone planning their life all the time?
It's not necessarily scary, it's just really frustrating.
So, will this sort of conflict show itself in David's life? He lives here in Southend with girlfriend Monique and her daughter Harriet. They decided to turn their spare room into a walk-in wardrobe, which they both share.
It doesn't mentally make me feel more stable having any order in my life on any level. I in fact crave disorder.
And I did say to him the other day, if I find another pair of socks on the floor in the lounge, I'm going to put them in the bin every time I find them.
In order to contain David's mess, Monique has devised a system which splits the house into zones.
This is really sort of my room, or the kitchen. David has the basement, but we have to do that because David's so messy, otherwise we'd just kill each other. We need our own space, totally.
Exaggeration? Well, take a look at this. David's den.
All these are all ones that I haven't listened to recently, and all these are ones that I have, because I just take them out. No, I'm a big one for leaving them out. I don't put them back. I don't want to have it in a structure. If I put it down there, I know it's there. What is wrong with that? Endemically, I know where everything is. I know where all my stuff is.
You get all stressed about it.
It does stress me to think that it wouldn't be, to think that it would all be alphabetically. That would just kill me.
So, are the two Daves really as chalk and cheese as our psychologists think?
I live in the now, and that is my whole life. I definitely live. There's no past, there's no future. I live in the now.
I'm a particularly logical person and follow a set routine.
I hate being early. I even hate being on time.
It just absolutely grips me to think that I'm not going to be there on time.
People going around all day and saying, oh, I've saved 5 minutes there, I've saved 5 minutes. What are you going to do